The Ford Escape 3 from 2013 to 2019 has two main fuse box locations. One is in the interior, and one is in the engine compartment. These boxes protect your car's electrical circuits from overloads. Knowing their locations is crucial for troubleshooting electrical issues, like a blown fuse causing a component to fail. No hardware changes have affected fuse box placement during these model years. The interior fuse box is typically located under the driver's side dashboard. You can usually access it without tools by pulling a release tab or opening the driver's door. This fuse box controls cabin electronics like the radio, power windows, and airbag sensors. A diagram on the cover or in the owner's manual identifies each fuse. The engine fuse box in the Ford Escape 3 is located in the engine compartment, typically on the driver's side fender wall or near the battery. This placement keeps it close to the high-power components it protects, such as the starter, fuel pump, and various engine sensors. The engine fuse box manages high-power systems, including the starter, fuel pump, and engine sensors. It houses fuses and relays that protect these circuits from electrical overloads. Accessing the engine fuse box may require tools to remove screws or clips securing the cover. For safety, always disconnect the battery before servicing to avoid electrical shorts. Fuse boxes house blade-type fuses, such as mini or micro fuses, along with relays. These components work together to protect and control electrical circuits in vehicles. Fuses are safety devices that interrupt electrical circuits when a fault occurs, such as an overload or short circuit, preventing damage to wiring and components. Relays function as electrically controlled switches, allowing a low current signal to control a high current circuit, such as turning on headlights or starting the engine. Before working on fuse boxes, always disconnect the vehicle's battery to prevent accidental electrical shorts or shocks, ensuring safe servicing. Fuses use color coding to indicate their amperage rating, making it easier to identify the correct replacement. For example, yellow fuses typically handle 20 amps. When an electrical component in your Ford Escape stops working, start by checking the corresponding fuse. To identify a blown fuse, examine it visually. Look for a broken filament inside the fuse. A good fuse has an intact wire, while a blown one shows a gap or break. The owner's manual provides a diagram that shows which fuse controls each component. Use this to locate the correct fuse in the box. When replacing a blown fuse, use one with the exact same amperage rating. The amperage is color-coded on the fuse. Using a higher amperage fuse can be dangerous, as it may allow excess current to flow and cause electrical damage or even fire. Always use the correct rating. A common issue in the Ford Escape 3 is a blown 15A fuse for the climate control system. This is often caused by a short circuit in the AC blower motor. The interior fuse box location makes this an easy DIY fix. Consult the owner's manual to identify the fuse, then replace it with a new 15A fuse. The engine fuse box can develop issues like starter relay failure, primarily due to corrosion. This corrosion is especially prevalent in coastal areas where salt air accelerates the process, leading to electrical contact problems. The starter relay connects the battery to the starter solenoid through specific terminals. Corrosion on these connections can prevent proper electrical flow, causing the engine to fail to start. Coastal environments with high humidity and salt content are particularly problematic for electrical components, as moisture combines with salt to create conductive corrosion. To diagnose a faulty starter relay, use a multimeter to test continuity between terminals 30 and 87A. A reading of 0 ohms indicates the relay contacts are clean and functioning. Prevention involves regular visual inspection of the engine fuse box for signs of corrosion, followed by gentle cleaning with electrical contact cleaner if needed. This maintenance helps maintain reliable vehicle operation. Always consult the Ford Escape 3 owner's manual for specific fuse locations and diagrams. This comprehensive guide provides detailed layouts and safety information. Ford's website, apps like Ford Pass, and online communities offer interactive manuals, 3D diagrams, and video tutorials for easier access to information. Digital manuals and OBD2 scanners can reduce DIY errors by providing real-time diagnostics and accurate guidance. Incorrectly bypassing a fuse box can be extremely dangerous, potentially causing electrical shorts or fires. Always follow proper procedures.